name's Rebecca, and I want to show you around one of my favorite places ever, Roberts Wesleyan College. I am an admissions counselor here, but I also graduated in 2017 with a degree in music, so I want to show you around one of the coolest places ever. Let's put our masks on and head out. So I want to talk to you about someone really important to the college. His name is B.T. Roberts. He was the founder of the college, and he founded Roberts in 1866. This guy was a really cool guy in his time. He was friends with Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony. His wife Ellen was in with him on this whole thing. But he founded this school on the basis that anyone can come and have an education, no matter your race, no matter your gender, no matter anything. In his day, you had to pay for your pew in church, and he did not think that was cool. So he totally shook things up and stopped all that and said anyone can come to church. So he founded this school on the same principles. The next building I want to show you is Hastings. Hastings is our home for liberal arts, business, education. So we have religion and philosophy, communication, history, language, and literature. So many things are in here. One of the clubs that you could be a part of on Roberts campus is Enactus. Enactus is housed here in Hastings, and it's a part of our business department, but it kind of bridges that gap between profession and faith. So as a business student, you're thinking of all the projects that you can do and different things you can do to help the community, but then that link to faith is going out and actually doing it. So I want you to meet a friend as well. She's gonna help me out.
Hey everybody, my name is Lindsay Groves. I'm the Hazleton Chair of Ethics and Free Enterprise here at Roberts, overseeing our Enactus program. So what is Enactus? It is an international organization hosted in over 36 different countries, and our team currently ranks as team number 4 in the nation, which is really awesome. It is an opportunity for our students to have that heart for really serving the community, but using skills like leadership, entrepreneurial activities, and really using those skills together to make a difference in our community.
So a really cool opportunity that our education students get is to work with our students in the BELL program. So our BELL program is the bridge to earning, learning, and living for students with intellectual disabilities to give them a chance to experience college life. Something that our teacher education students love to do is their student teaching. This is a hands-on in-school placement where you actually get to be a teacher for a whole semester. Before that, you're going to get observation hours, so you are so prepared to go into the classroom. We are now in the Baller Athletic Center, or the VAC as students like to call it. Awesome about Roberts is that we are Rochester's only Division II school, and we have 14 competing teams. So if you're an athlete, this is a really great choice for you. The VAC also has tons of facilities for you to utilize as an athlete. We have a 24-hour cardio room, a pool, a weight room, a training center, and even more for you to use. Also, we have a turf field, a track, cross-country trails, anything you need to be successful as an athlete. Even if you're not an athlete, you can come and use these facilities too. We want you to be fit and healthy while you're here. Another important resource for you as a student on campus is our Health and Wellness Center. For our health center, we have 2 nurse practitioners on campus available to meet your needs. That's great for students who live out of state and who can't drive home to see their doctor. We also have counselors always available for you, and we're currently in the counseling center. So if you need counseling services, this is a great place for you to go and get that support that you need. We also have a pastor on campus available to chat with you as well. The Roberts Bookstore is the place to get your cool swag, your textbooks, and some groceries while you're at it. The bookstore is run by Barnes & Noble, so if you have some Barnes & Noble gift cards lying around, save those for your time here. You can also get really awesome swag, sweatpants, sweatshirts, anything that you want. They price match with Amazon, so for textbooks, be on the lookout for that. Another really important office in the VAC is our campus safety office. Our campus safety officers are 24/7 around the clock available and keeping campus safe. All of our campus safety officers have some type of former police or current police or security experience. They are prepared to keep you safe on campus. We also have blue boxes stationed around the entire campus, so if you ever feel unsafe and you can't get a hold of campus safety for some reason, you can always press one of those and they will come for you. Garlock Dining Commons, which is our one and only dining hall on campus. There is so much good food to choose from. There's always a pizza bar, salad bar, hot and ready, gluten-free, make your own, whatever you can think of, they've got it. If you have a food allergy or specific dietary needs, don't worry, we've also got you covered. Our staff is amazing and they're prepared to make your experience with food awesome. Another cool thing that happens in here are events. There's always trivia night, karaoke, all sorts of different things going on. We want your experience at Roberts to be fun. Another thing I want to show you is the arch. So I'm really sentimental, but I think it's really cool that all freshmen during orientation get to walk under this arch. And then again, when you graduate, you get to walk under a replica of the arch across the stage. This symbolizes your whole journey at Roberts, connecting your head to your heart and engaging your hands, which is what we want you to do as a Roberts student. We're now in the Golisano Library, which is one of my favorite spots as a student. We have tons of books available for all of your research purposes. We have group study rooms, private study spaces, couches, tables, everything that you need to get your work done as a student. We also have a huge computer lab where printing is free, so you'll never have to pay for printing. All of our librarians are also specialized in some topic, so if you need help with your research, they can help you get started. We also have a learning center, so if you need tutoring services, if you need to know how to write a paper, if you need any help at all making that adjustment from high school to college, they're here to help you. Another feature of our library is our 24-hour study cafe. So the cafe part means that there's a really awesome cafe with smoothies, drinks, sandwiches, anything you want that goes right on your meal plan. And the cafe study area is where you can come 24 hours to do group projects with your friends and to just hang out. You might also notice that there are flags around here. These flags represent our current international students, so we have a really great international population too. There's only one word that can describe residence life at Roberts, and that is fun. There's always something going on in the dorms. I'm standing in the courtyard of the quads right now, so these are 4 dorm options for students on campus. And currently we have girls options and guys options. So every dorm is gonna come with a whole set of furniture that you get to rearrange and do everything you want with, as well as your own Wi-Fi. For resident students, parking is also free. Inside each of these dorms is a 24-hour hangout area. So you as guys students and girl students can come and hang out together, study, do projects, watch movies, just have fun. And then there's visiting hours for guys and girls in each dorm. This is Cox Hall, one of the oldest buildings on our campus. This is home to all music students, so this is where I lived when I was a student. Cox Hall, being one of the oldest buildings, actually meant that B.T. Roberts had his funeral inside of here. But it's a really beautiful building, so let's see what's inside. Cox Hall is home to our music department, so we have music education, music therapy, and just general music performance students. Being in a school that has music is awesome because it brings a really great culture and feel to campus, even if you're not into music yourself. Most music schools don't let non-music majors play in their ensembles, but we welcome you here at Roberts. So do you play the French horn or the clarinet or the tuba? You can do that here at Roberts, and we'll actually pay you to do it. So one of the cool things about being at a school with both music and art means that there are artists all over the place all the time. So oftentimes you'll hear musicians practicing with the windows open, you'll see artists going around painting, but we actually have a real life music student practicing right now, so I kind of want to show you what's going on. She's really good. We are now between 2 buildings, Smith and Crothers. Crothers is our newest building on campus. It was built in 2015 and it is our multi-million-dollar science and nursing facility. I'm now in the nursing lounge in Crothers. Nursing at Roberts is really awesome. You get a lot of hands-on experience and you're gonna actually do what you'll be doing out in the field. So we have a nursing practice lab, which is set up just like a hospital. There's classroom space in the middle and then lab all around. So it's actually set up just like a hospital emergency room. We also have low-tech dummies that you can take their pulse and you can lift them and do different practice things. But we have high-tech dummies across the hallway where you can actually do some more high-tech involved things. One of those high-tech dummies, her name is Lucy, and she can actually give birth 3 different ways. She can do a C-section, breech birth, and traditional birth. She can talk, she can yell, she can bleed, she can scream, all controlled by your professor. So I want to actually show you Lucy because she's pretty cool. I'm in the control room now where your professor literally sits here and controls everything about Lucy. So they can speak through a microphone and speak through her voice. They're controlling her blood pressure, her heart rate, everything. So you're gonna get a lot of hands-on experience here at Roberts doing what you're actually going to be doing in the field, especially as a nurse, because that's super important for you. We are in the Space, which is a student hangout area in the Smith Science Center. So this is a great space for students to come hang out, get homework help, but also interact with their professors. So you actually sometimes get professors coming out and saying, hey, let me help you with that homework assignment, or let me show you actually how to solve it on the board. We are in one of our many labs here on campus. Science is a huge part of our life at Roberts. Every student gets to take a science class, even if you're not a science major. In this lab, as you see, it's kind of a small classroom. So this is gonna be probably like the size of one of your labs in high school. They actually cap these labs at 20 students, depending on the semester. So you're gonna really get to know your professors, and your professors are going to get to know you. If you're interested in any type of forensic or forensic science studies, this lab is going to be for you. This is the instrumentation and research lab where you get the chance to work with all of this technology. So everything you see on NCIS, any of those crime shows, we're going to have in this lab, and you're going to learn how to use. This is Lake Auditorium, our one and only lecture hall on campus. When I was looking for colleges, I thought every classroom I would be in would be tight like that. Kind of a professor down at the bottom and students all over and me in the back with my laptop. That's not the case. Right now during COVID, it's used a lot because it's a great space that allows us to keep our students socially distant, but it's often used for esports, video game tournaments. You can even rent out the space and watch Netflix with your friends on the screen. So highly recommend that. Clock tower right now. We are in the middle of campus. This is a great place to just come and hang out, read a book, maybe jam, doing some worship with your friends. Another thing that students really like to do on campus is hammocking. So if you're into hammocking, we have a place for you. Students like to just bring their hammocks and hang out in all the trees on campus just to relax and study. So there's always something going on campus. Student life is really good about putting on all sorts of really fun events. During orientation, they actually give out this little booklet called the First 40 Days book. It's a little red book that you can open up, and they have tons of different activities and everything going on campus, from running around bubble balls, smashing into each other, to all sorts of different games and clubs and karaoke. Everything that you want to do to get involved on campus, it's in that book. So definitely check it out when you're here at orientation. Carpenter Hall is one of our oldest buildings on campus. Back in the day, it used to be everything. It was the dining hall, it was the dorms, it was the gym, it was everything. Today, it houses psychology, social work, and the visual arts departments. In those fields, there's a lot of really interesting classrooms, but specifically for visual arts, they have tons and tons of great studio spaces, so I want to show you some of those. As I mentioned earlier, Carpenter houses psychology and social work. So internships are a really big part of those fields. So most of our students at Roberts do complete an internship of some sort. So especially in psychology and social work, you're going to get an opportunity to do hands-on work in your field. As you can see, we're now in the visual arts department. So we have a lot of different concentrations for you to choose from. If you want to do education or studio art, or if you want to dig into ceramics or photography, 3D drawing and painting, you have options here, which is really cool. Next, I want to take you into the Cultural Life Center, or as we students call it, the CLC. This is a great building that connects us to our community because we bring a lot of performing groups, theater troupes, different things to come in and actually perform for us on campus. So you as a student get the chance to view really great performers coming in, but also maybe take part in some of the performances that are going on. You have a chance to see a lot of different really big names and different groups that come and perform here. Students get reduced ticket prices, so you can come with your friends on a Friday afternoon and come see a performance, which is really fun. In addition to all of the big name artists we bring in, you as a student also get the chance to support your fellow students in their musical endeavors. So we're in Shoe Recital Hall right now. This is where all of our music students have their recitals. We're now in Hale Auditorium. This is where all those really cool performances take place that I talked about earlier. Another thing that happens in here is chapel. So chapel in Roberts happens on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Chapel for me was a great way to just relax and spend a few moments worshiping God. Roberts is a Christian school. So what that means for you as a student is that all of your faculty and professors are going to be Christian of some denomination, but we have students of all faith and no faith backgrounds. College is a great place to explore the big questions of life. Who am I? Why am I here? All of those things. So Roberts is a safe place to do that and a safe place to ask those big and scary questions. Something we're really excited about is our new building, the Golisano Community Engagement Center. We're planning on breaking ground in 2021 thanks to a generous gift provided by Thomas Golisano in our community. And we're really excited about this building because it's going to connect us to our community in new ways. That's it. We've now seen all of campus. I had so much fun showing you around, and I hoped you liked what you saw. If you did, feel free to reach out to us in admissions, and we would love to give you more information, or come for a real in-person campus tour. We'd love to see you here.